Hey guys, welcome back to Real Housewives Recaps. I'm so glad you're here, you guys. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to talk to you all. I'm just in a really good mood today. So let's wreck that, shall we? I found a ridiculous article I will be discussing with you guys. Clearly, Meghan wrote the darn thing. Uh, just wait, you'll understand in a minute. I had so much fun making this thumbnail, though. I just wanted to draw your attention to it. She's Krampus. He's the Grinch. I just think that fits. All right. Here to discuss the ridiculousness with me, that's hard to say, is my favorite ridiculous what did I almost just call you? I almost called you my coworker, my co-host. And I did get a very cute comment. I think somebody had just started watching and wanted to know if we were in a relationship. Would you like to answer that?
Yes. Hi, husband.
Hi, husband.
You may know me as Jay or Dr. Bad Vibes as seen on Twitch and YouTube. I say stuff and play video games, but today I'm here to say stuff with Jen about the Prince Grinch. Well, no, wait. We're not using titles.
That's okay.
The Grints. And the I don't know, the cramp. I don't know if she's Krampus.
Yeah.
I can't change it. Literally the Krampus. So, what are they up to?
Yeah. Thanks, husband, and I, wife. Too cute. Okay, I'm Jen. Thank you so much for being here. Honk, honk, everybody. Again, I always honk, and I always get questions. Why are you honking? Because I like to show my honkers. No, because one of Megan's buddies said I sound like a drunk goose. So ever since then, I've been honking away. Honk, honk, everybody. Today, you're going to wish you were drunk while reading this article. Somebody was drunk while writing the article. Oh, it's just so ridiculous about Harry and Meghan's Christmas plans. Now, I have speculated what those two will be up to that day. Bitterness, jealousy, toxicity, all the things. These are a few of our favorite things. But we were treated to this article by Elle magazine. Get ready to lose some points off your IQ. Yeah, we got this nonsense courtesy of Elle magazine, where you go for all your hard-hitting. Whoa, what? Where? Why? I'm high on Christmas cookies. I can't talk today. Hard-hitting journalistic, I don't know what the word is, articles. This one's inside Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's Christmas plans away from the royals. So just that title alone. It's already, you see where we're going. It's going to get deep in the BS. Again, hi, Meghan. Thanks for this article for us to laugh at. But it's their ongoing thing of we're going to say some terrible things and then we're going to paint ourselves as the victims or the victors in this instance and be like, we're going to do our own thing for Christmas. Could it be that you weren't invited? Just a hunch. But I'm excited to get into this. So the person that wrote this, and I don't normally talk about the people that write these things because I get it. They're just doing their job. This one I am going to talk about because I Googled her just to see because it so skews toward Harry and Meghan. And I thought, let's see who you are. So this is literally when you Google her, what comes up right here. And this tells me a lot. This tells me everything I need to know, actually. Out this tweet saying, I'm very into this Meghan Markle fall look. Oof, that did not age well. And what? Since when? Said nobody ever. This is like notoriously one of her worst looks. Again, worn to a school in case you forgot. P.S. This was the responses to her tweet, by the way.
Yes, fair and unbiased journalism at its best.
No unconscious bias here.
But this brings us back to the main thing. Like, just take everybody out of it and just think of the situation. Do you get to leave your family just saying like, basically you call grandma and grandpa a bunch of names, a bunch of names, storm out, leave the country, and then a few years later you're just like,
Hey, what's for dinner?
It's almost like that scene from Half Baked when the guy quits his job in the fast food place. He's like, you suck, you suck, you suck. Except they don't say anybody's cool, and then they leave, but then they come back and want their job the next day.
Yes.
I don't even know how to explain it. It's like it's just lunacy. Like they have just no bearing on what their actions are.
No. No, and they think because they've failed miserably at everything and not made it, that they'll be just welcomed back into the fold like nothing ever happened. The only one delusional enough to think that, well, that's Harry and Meghan.
There will be no royal Christmas reunion or reconciliation between Meghan Markle, Prince Harry, and the British royal family. Multiple sources told Us Weekly that Meghan and Harry will be spending their Christmas in Montecito, California, with their kids Archie and Lily. Meghan's mother, Daria Ragland. And
Oh, they spelled her name wrong.
did they?
They spelled her name wrong. Her name's Doria.
Doria. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I thought her name was something else.
Yeah.
Okay, so yay journalism.
Great.
And their friends, rather than flying over to the UK to be part of the royals' festivities. I'm sure everyone is let down that invite was declined and totally existed.
Yeah. That is too funny. I didn't even catch the misspelling of her name. And I love that Elle Magazine is using Us Weekly as their source. Way to kick up the journalism once again. But yeah, so to Jay's point, exactly. It's like they're surprised that they're not getting an invitation to the Christmas festivities. And then calling it a reunion. No. That's not what this is. They have estranged themselves, been complete wankers. Yes, thank you, my UK friends, for that word. Complete wankers this whole time. And now they're expecting an invite. I mean, again, it's so crazy that I actually believe it, you know? It really is. It's crazy enough that it would be something that they would expect. Actually, more surprised that they didn't throw around the Istwards yet again for not getting the invite. Oh, wait, they kind of did. See Omid's book for details. Okay, try not to get into a laughing fit about this next part. You ready? They'll be cooking, playing games, and swapping gifts, one source says. Anytime I see source, I just go ahead and fill in Meghan's name there. They'll have a tough time trying not to spoil the kids too much. Again, what are we doing here? What are we talking about? They do have limits, though. Meghan commented earlier this week. That stupid Leica camera story again. Oh, smells like a bullshit to me. Whoa, I just kind of sounded like a bullshit. Say it again.
It's me. It's like a bullshit. That's Mario. Hello. But yeah, it's just nonsense. Yeah. Let's not spoil our kids while living in one of the most expensive neighborhoods in the world.
Don't worry, they don't spoil them. They barely spend time with them, so they won't spoil them with some affection. So these bitter, jealous morons have done these horrible things, expect an invite, are now telling the paper, whatever, I sound like 1,000 papers, whatever, these news stories. Things like this saying, oh, they'll just be spending it, baking and laughing and having a grand old time. Can you imagine? That's not what'll be happening. Meghan will be taking pictures of herself, trying to get an invite to any celebrity, anything. Harry will be, I don't know, substanced up and pouting in a corner, and then the kids will have a lovely Christmas with the nannies, something like that.
Their time in off hours in California is spent primarily parenting and with friends, with date nights at home, not separate hotels, thrown in. They try not to rely too much. They try not to rely too heavily on nannies.
Got stuck on the bullshit.
Yeah, I was like record scratch in my brain. Yeah, okay. So the first source said Harry and Meghan spend plenty of time outdoors, hiking that one time, with the dogs or kicking a soccer ball around with the kids. Oh my gosh. I can't even read it. No. They also like to host dinner parties at the house and just kick back and binge watch shows.
Oh, that's so relatable.
Ha 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 ha. Yes, so they definitely don't rely on nannies when they're hanging out in parking lots or flying in private jets to other countries. I mean, I'm sure the kids are just in the car. They've got don't worry, they've got the AC on with their favorite song. Don't break the windows.
Oh my gosh.
And the airplane, they've got a playroom in the private jet, right?
Totally.
Yeah, no nannies needed. Yeah, come on.
It's just, once again, they say the opposite of what they continue to do. So why would this be any difference, right? Oh, but don't worry, guys, if you thought we were out of BS. No, it just continues. Regarding the royals, Meghan and Harry are still in contact with King Charles, but not so much the rest of the family. Okay. All right. Then they go into, they just spoke to King Charles in November. All right. No. Again, putting this stuff out in print, but let's talk about what really happened. Harry goes back to England quite a bit for his court cases. And that's about it. We just came off the heels of this book. No speaking out about the nonsense there, the awfulness, the awful accusations, nothing. Total radio silence. So, I mean, that tells us everything we need to know. They support it. But this, they'll put out in print. We're still in touch with King Charles, just hoping that, he'll extend an invite or an olive branch? Again, even though they're the ones that, caused all of this. But let's not let the truth get in the way of a good story.
Royal observers should not expect any more tell-all projects from the two. I wonder why. Probably because there's nothing left to tell or make up.
Yes.
Anyways, which may help with their hope of improved family relations. Yes, step 1, quit talking shit. Don't talk shit about grandma. She might invite you over for dinner.
Yeah.
Maybe. Anyways, quote, Harry and Meghan want to go in a different direction. They've said what they needed to say with regard to the royals. The second source said they're moving on.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it didn't work. They failed. Oops, sorry, but not sorry.
Yeah. But this is more, I totally appreciate what you're saying. This is more than just talking shit about grandma. This isn't, grandma's potatoes are dry. This is, grandma's the ist word. And I'm not disrespecting the queen, you know that. I'm just saying in general, this analogy. Grandma's the ist word, so is grandpa. And then, I'm going to talk so much shit about my brother-in-law and especially his wife. And really just go after her in print repeatedly and call her all the horrible names and all the things. But what time should we be over for dinner? These aren't like life-changing things that they did here, right? I mean, no, it's just, what time do you want us for dinner?
Yeah, it'd be like if I showed up on the news with, I don't know, say I show up on, I'm trying to think of somebody high profile, Piers Morgan.
Yeah, there you go.
And he's like, what do you think about Jen? I'd be like, she smells like a butt. Anyways,
How dare you?
What's for dinner?
Yeah.
She doesn't smell like a butt, just for the record.
Thank you for that. I do not smell like a butt. But, wow, I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, no, exactly. And then come home and try to give me a hug like everything's totally fine. That, but times a million. Like saying somebody smells like a butt, but then actually, I know, but actually, like, taking shots at their character, that is the lowest of the low. And especially doing it people that can't or won't speak out for themselves.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to add. So I got so wrapped up in making a 4-year-old joke that...
So you're speaking seriously.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh, a butt? That's the worst smell.
Yeah.
No, I mean, yeah, exactly. It's not just name calling. It's like, saying you're fundamentally flawed and evil and bad to the core.
Yep.
Also, what's for dinner?
Yeah.
It's I can't.
Yeah. That sums it up for me too. Like, I cannot with these two. This picture perfectly sums it up. But yeah, not only what's for dinner, but here's a list of things I want you to buy me for Christmas too. I mean, that's basically where we're at with these two. They're the most toxic, just completely unlikable, bitter, jealous, awful people. They make everyone around them miserable. Who the fuck would want these people at their dinner? I keep going back to dinner, but who would want to reconcile with them? And it's not for them to decide if it's time to reconcile. That's the other part, that just, they keep doing these horrible things. The royal family will not speak out about them. And then they put out these articles like this, like, oh, poor us. We're not invited to the royal family dinner. I wonder why the blank not. Jeez. Hey, maybe here's an idea. Maybe you take this time to figure out what a-holes you are, and while you're at it, why don't you take those kids and go introduce them to their grandfather, Thomas Markle, and spend some time with him, and, stop being a-holes, maybe spread some good cheers. There's some ideas.
Yeah, it's just like, let's do everything the worst way possible, and then just play it off like, haha.
Yeah, we're victims.
They were mean to us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Catherine wouldn't share her lip gloss. That makes this totally fine.
Oh, yes. By the way, King Pa, could I have some money for Christmas?
That's
Your
right.
big sack of shit.
And a birthday horse.
And a birthday horse.
And he's like, what?
No.
No.
I don't even pretend to know how to do Charles's accent, so I would just say in a very regal, posh English accent, piss off. Oh, guys, this is fun. Yeah, this was funny. I enjoyed this one very much. Jay, tell everybody where to find you, and once again, tell everybody how lovely I smell. I wear Chloe. It's a fancy perfume. It's one of the few things I'll actually spend money on. So I smell lovely. I felt the need to put that out there. There you go, got it.
She does smell nice.
Thank you.
Not like any
lot.
not like any part of anatomy. So yeah, when I'm not reading dumb made up news, I'm also reading dumb made up news on my channel, which is
Yay.
Dr. Bad Vibes Speaks. And if you want to see video games, check me out at Dr. Bad Vibes and twitch.tv/Dr. Bad Vibes. Sometimes I stream games live and try to smell as fresh as I can.
Yeah, tell everybody about the new merch.
Oh, that's right. We have new merch. Some of it is suggested by our own community members.
Yeah.
We have Get the Flock Out of Here and the less aggressive What's Up Flockers.
There you go.
We got shirts, we got mugs, we got bags.
Long sleeve,
We got
short
long
sleeve.
sleeve, we got short sleeve. Cover up your body however you please. And honk honk.
Honk, honk. Thank you guys so much for being here. Definitely check out the merch. And if you want to further support the show, check out Patreon. Patreon.com/Real Housewives Recaps, where you can find bonus deep dives, extra content, juicy stuff, all the things over there. That's where you can become an executive producer, like the lovely geese and ganders you see before you hear. Thank you truly for all the love and support. I appreciate it so much, and I can't wait to bring you more silly stuff like this. Take care. Honk honk.